A short presentation by Greg Blue on the Paia bypass, which is the advisory committee is meeting. We are going to have a presentation by Mr. David Good on, is that an ag park? Okay, it's on an ag park in the Holokai Road area on 30 acres, and the GPAC advisory committee, Lucienne and Tom Cannon, will be presenting information on what the General Plan Advisory Committee has advised. Some very great information as far as I'm concerned. We have some new board members, new energy coming into this board with the plan for developing community gardens. We have brought a couple of former board members back, Kathy McDuff and Bev Livingston. Bev's back there at the food table. Kathy's at the front door. And then we have, this is exciting, and then we have another new board member, Kai Nishiki, who is probably on just about 80% of the boards on the island right now. So she is busy with something, won't be here at least not until a little bit later at the earliest. And then I wanted to give you some information upcoming about the community gardens, a project that we realized was necessary, and now with just a little bit of information given out to a few people has taken off on its own. Mr. Tony Eddington, sitting right here in the second row, has offered the use of 2 acres of his land for us to establish a garden in. Great. And then A and B with the prodding of Alex Bodie, who's sitting in the back row over there, took Alex and I on a walk down through the gulch behind Haiku School, across Pauelo Road from Haiku School, to a beautiful, beautiful area that is mature, has great fruit trees, avocado, ulu, mango, coffee, everything already growing on it. It's kind of exciting to just think about walking in there and harvesting. Unfortunately, it has a tremendous cleanup involved in it, which we're going to be working out with A&B. But the potential for that area to be used as a garden, there's some clearing, some chipping, some hauling away cars, and a multitude of rubbish. When you go down there, if you look at the rubbish, it looks like a life of despair happened there, which I'm sure is partly what happened. But the potential for the area and the way things are growing there is magnificent. So we expect to be able to get Haiku School kids involved in that one as well. And the potential for the community gardens is great because there are garden groups beginning all over the island. Old Maui High is going to be establishing a sustainable garden. We have the Temple of Peace up here in Haiku is doing a garden with permaculture. And we expect to be able to link up with a number of groups island-wide to begin sharing some of this information. So watch for information about permaculture, about worm farming, about chipping, about building compost piles. All of that stuff is going to become a part of it, as well as just getting down and getting your hands dirty. And there's going to be a lot more information to come. So I don't have anything specific on any of these sites yet, but we're going to be working towards the agreements, the legal parts of it, the insurances and all those kinds of things, and offering people the opportunity. The Community Association has voted to put some money forward to begin this process. We are recipients of money from the Ho'olalea every year, and we think that we should just be plugging it back into things that will benefit. So all of this, the genesis of it is the realization that we are in a food crisis. Has anybody heard about the financial crisis? Well, the food crisis is the same way. The financial crisis happened really over a year ago, but it took a while for people to catch on to what it is. Well, the food crisis is looming as well. Food security, both for us and people on the mainland. When farmers can't get credit, when they can't put seeds in, they can't buy fertilizer, it's the same for people who are trying to finance their homes right now. So we expect to be able to help people to get up to speed on this. I have no illusions of being able to completely quit going to grocery stores, but to be able to supplement what you need and to be growing and eating locally is really a good first step. The rest of this, like anything sustainable, is an evolution for us. We are going to be seeing things coming over the horizon, and you will have to make the choices of what is the right sustainable thing to do. And in this particular issue, as well as the rest of our lives, but in this particular issue, we would like to participate in that as strongly as we can. With your help and the opportunity provided by the Community Association, we expect that to be hopefully a winning combination. I'd like to recommend this book, The Omnivore's Dilemma. If you want to be shocked, just shocked about what the potential is, read this. It will give you a clear idea of where your food comes from, and I think it will make it obvious what the issues are. Okay, so the next thing on our agenda, is Greg Blue here?
I just talked to Danielle, he's on his way, I'll probably be about 5 or 10 minutes before he gets here.
Okay, well, I'm going to then turn this over to Mr. David Good in KSD, Hawaii.